Welcome back. We are here with 1372. And in the last one, I mean, not much is really going on. We are just like having babies and the world is expanding. But in our main household, we are just kind of living the life of having the children take care of everything while their alcoholic mom gets in fights with people in public. So we also did introduce ourselves to a potential future husband. Where is he? Over? Nope. He was an option, but I think he's too rich for us. So we are probably going to go with Alexander because, yeah, they're like middle class. These people are upper class. So we're more likely to actually marry someone who's middle class, even though his parents really do look good. Anyway, they like look wealthy, but um, their family has been a little bit of a mess. You can see that he was the brother of the heir, and then his heir couldn't have kids, and it's just like a mess. So, anyway, moving on. Let's go for this year. Christina Leifson, 9 or a 19. Okay, she survives. That's good. Christina. We need to add her to the club as well. She'll have what, 7 years? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Christina Leifson. Will she marry? Oops. You should know by now I can't type well. Oh, look at all these people. Okay, Hector and Anne. Oh my gosh. Anne is pregnant right now, so. Oh boy. Okay, well Eugene is dying. That's okay. His true love died a year ago, so that's probably why. Also, the kids are having babies now, so we're not really worried about their household. Okay, Hector and Anne. Oh my goodness. What are we going to do if Hector and Anne both die? Because they have so many kids, and none of them are teenagers yet, I believe. So, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ah, Hector dies. Anne lives. Okay, Anne. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, they are not having any more kids after this. Okay, how long does Anne live for? It's a 10. Oh, 10 years. Okay, well, I'm not worried anymore about those kids. Okay. Wow. All right, well, I was worried for a moment, but I didn't have to be. So, what is this? 7, 8, 9, 10. Anne Leifson. I have to be careful because I set the ages so that she like really will die on that day, if they make it the whole span. All right, let's see what's happening this year. Benedict. Oh, oh, if Benedict dies, there is no son in that house. Wait a second. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. No, it's okay because Hugo's still alive. Oh my gosh, I thought that I killed the mother when the dad's off at war and all these kids just got yeeted out of the household. They didn't because Hugo and Alan are still in the house. Oh my gosh. I was really worried there for a second. Falco, Sybil, that is not how you pronounce that. Sybil, uh, Gerard, Mabel, and Estrid. Oh boy. Ooh, there's a lot of people becoming adults. Like, obviously, they were all born around the same time, so it's, oh, it hurts. Oh, and Joan. Wait, what happens if Joan dies? Are we all going to go to the orphanage? Oh my gosh, that would actually be really interesting. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Um, what am I doing? Vampire rolls. Okay, vampires. Okay, I'm going to duplicate this. I actually learned recently, I think it was from Amanda Plays Sims, that you can just go like that. Very nice. Okay, so vampires can't get a 9 and a 3. So let's go up here. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Okay, Caleb's already dead, I believe. Yeah, so Christiana lives. That was a little close. Henry. Okay, well, they have 7 kids again. Do they still have 7 kids? As they start dying, I'm going to start forgetting who's alive and who's not. Also, I made him a priest. 7 kids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, well, they all survived. We have only 1 human spouse here. No, wait. Are you married? No. Who got married? She got married, but he's already dead. So we have 1 human spouse. Nope. Okay, how many kids do you have? Just the 1. Okay, well, let's roll for Clarice, who's... Oh, she's a human. Good. Clarice is fine. Over here we have... I think they're both human. Yeah, human, human, human. She's dead. He's dead. Human and vampire. Okay. Do you have another kid? No, just the 1 right now. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4 humans and a vampire. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a vampire. Nobody dies this year. I'm a little disappointed, gonna be 100% honest. Anyway, I figured it would be just my luck that the priest would die after I just put him there. So anyway, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Let's hop into the game. Let's do this. Okay, so she is mad because she wants to have a drink, but I am looking at their whims, and she has a whim that she wants to be mischievous towards Cecilia. So I figure we might as well do that, and then we can discuss her fears so that we're not worrying too much about that fear. And then I'll have her queue up to actually get a drink. So there's that, and we'll just have the children get all of their stuff. Jonah's feeling pretty good today, so I think she's having a good day despite her issues. So that is good. I'm going to have her actually do the bee-box stuff because honestly, it's easiest to just eat honey if we're not going to be cooking any meals. And she's the only one who can do that. So maybe since she's having a good day, we'll collect some honey with her and then the kids will have something to eat. Also, Nicolette wants to win in a game, and she also wants to become friends with Gracia Vittor. Gracia, who is Gracia? I actually forget. She's actually going to become a teenager soon. Is Gracia, gosh, she must be one of Henry and Margaret's children. She's just a regular Sim, so that's good. It'd be nice to be friends with her. She's not a vampire or anything. And we have Alexander over again. I'm trying to make him and Cecilia best friends. Actually, Cecilia has the social butterfly aspiration and she wants to make a best friend. So I'm like, you know what? Your best friend should absolutely be the guy I'm planning to make your future husband. So we're going to do that. I'm also going to queue up using the bathroom, getting something to eat. Everybody is starting to get hungry and stuff. So I'm just going to put this honey out so that we can have something to eat for the kids. And I'll queue up going to the bathroom for them. So that's good. They're feeling playful, but it is now time for bed. So let's skip to the next morning. We're rolling. Benedict does survive his roll, so he will be becoming a child. So that's really good. Also, a baby's being born. It did not survive. So Mabel again had a baby that did not survive. And I don't know why Grim is just hanging out at my house all the time. Like, none of my animals have died. It was probably like a fox or something, and then he just stuck around. So there's that, and then it is the next morning. But yes, Benedict did survive to become a child, which is good because he is the only male in that family, and Bate is currently away at war. So it's just really, once Hugo dies and then Bate dies, then he could become the Lord. Even though it's like kind of a secret that he isn't a fair child, but people like the lie is that he's Sybil's twin. And so there's that because they were born one day apart. So it's like a good lie. Um, but yeah, I feel like there are a few people that do know the truth. I mean, obviously everyone in that household and everyone in our household, although I think maybe the kids don't really remember that much because they were pretty young when all of that was going down. I mean, they were probably all toddlers, right? Or maybe Cecilia was a child, but look at these two cuties. But yes, it's one of those things, I feel like nobody besides those a few adults really knows the truth of the situation, but that's okay. I still don't know whether we're going to actually do something about it. Probably when he becomes older, we might try something, with his drama story. Grim, why are you still here? Anyway, it depends on how long they live for, really. Because sometimes I come up with stories for people and then they die, and then I'm like, well, I guess we're not doing that. So I'm having these two play chess. They are friends currently. I wish they were at least good friends. But anyway, we're going to roll for Falco, and he survives. So that's good. He did survive. And Sybil now did also survive. So Sybil is going to become a child, child. And that's on those people. Grim. I'm trying to get a picture. My camera is freaking out. Anyway, it is All Souls Day. So let's get our chore started, and we'll also then get going on the stuff we have to interact with graves, tell stories, and go by the fire. So, two of those we can do here, but we don't have any graves saved here. So we would have to go to the church in order to, complete that part of the daily tasks for this holiday. Anyway, let's have everyone warm themselves, and then we'll have them start telling stories to each other. That will be nice. You're weeding the garden. Thank you very much. It is a little rainy, which is kind of gross. It's also the fall, which is nice, although I totally forgot that we had another plot with the dragon fruits, which have been harvestable this whole season, and I just didn't notice. So that's fine. So here we go, telling everyone that the stories, like funny stories, outrageous stories, those are just the easiest ones to do in this. So that's fine. Let's get everyone going. You have to use the bathroom. Okay, so here we go, and it's just about done, almost. Most actually of them completed the whole holiday this way. Really, it's just Cecilia who is not completed the holiday even though she did those two things, which is really interesting, but that's fine. We'll just head over to the church, and then we will let's talk to our dad's grave. So we're going to try that, which is taking forever to load. That's okay. Here we are. And we can't actually mourn Nicole's grave because his spirit has been released. So what I'm going to do is strengthen Milo's connection so that we can use his grave in the future as well. So that's what we're doing there. Then I was trying to invite Alexander over again, but he just was not coming. So that is, I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know why it's not working, but this is really all we needed to do at the church anyway. So we are going to just talk to some of the other Sims as well that are here, some of the other kids. It's nice. I feel like lately we haven't been actually, expanding our friend groups. We spent a lot of time with our family, and our family is always so big that it makes sense. But in real life, you would have a few friends too. It wouldn't just be them. Anyway, we did lose asteroid Walter. I don't know why it's Bennett is her maiden name. I guess I just never updated it. So there's that. And now we're just going to do our daily chores once again. Here we go. And then we will just finish this up and then head out to kill some people and do some stuff. So just finishing this up. You're all set there. I remembered the dragon fruits this time. And we're in a good place. The fox is dying. Grim is over here. Okay, we are in a pretty good place. I am just going to come over here. And we have a whole list of things we have to do. I keep a little notepad next to me when I'm playing to remind me of all of these things because I don't do them in real time. Like as soon as we roll for something, I don't go do it. I do it kind of at the end. So that's why I have a little list for myself here. So here is Christina Leifson. She is our cousin and she is now a child. We'll have her join the club as well. You know what? You can keep that cute little butterfly necklace. Why not? So I figure, so I've been trying to give our Sims a little bit nicer clothing, but I don't feel like Hector's family would have nicer clothing because he has so many kids and a normal amount of money. Like we've been really hustling on the money, but well, not really the last couple of years, but anyway, but a normal amount of money for like a peasant farmer is not gonna make nice clothes for the like a million kids that he has. So that is why I'm still keeping them in peasant clothing. And we have Benedict here, who has just aged up. Unfortunately, Sybil has not auto-aged up yet, so we're going to have to go in and age her up and then come back here and give her a makeover. But we'll also have those two join the club while I am doing that. Here we go. Here's Benedict. Oh, who does he look like? He looks like his mom because his dad has red hair. But anyway, so here she is, and she's mean. Can you believe it? That actually works perfectly with the storyline that I have been spinning for in my head for the future for them because I feel like he would not get along with his siblings very well. So I love that Sybil is mean, and I feel like she would be mean to him. Maybe the toddlers wouldn't be as because the mother is now dead, but I feel like Sybil probably understood that Winifred, her mother, had negativity towards her brother. She doesn't know why. She doesn't know that he's illegitimate, but she knows that her mother didn't like him, even though supposedly he's her son. So I think that Sybil probably picked up on that and then, would replicate it. Is that the right word? Like she would mimic it. Anyway, so I came here to age up Gerard and she's in labor. So I guess we're rolling for another baby here in the other Bennett household. There we go. The baby does not survive. Okay, so your baby did not survive. That's fine. Here we go. And we're all set. So there we go. Let's get her pregnant again before we leave. That would be good. And I'm also going to turn off some of this other stuff because that would make my life so much easier if I could go into create a sim and then it wouldn't randomize the number of days they are that age. So that's good. And I'm just going to get rid of this. There we go. And can you guys please just try for a baby? I would really appreciate it. They're just not doing what I tell them to. I know. Oh my gosh, I X'd out of that. Anyways, fine. Oh, another baby. Okay, and that baby also does not survive. So that was Anne's baby with Hector. And technically they have one more try, but Hector was supposed to die the very first day of this year. So I feel as though we're not going to try again because he's supposed to already be dead. Yes. So that is it on them and the babies. I wonder how many kids they actually ended up having. I don't even know, but it was a lot. I mean, they went through 10 tries. I don't know how many of, oh, 5. 5 of them are alive? Yeah, because we don't have a full house now. Like we do with the baby, but the baby died. Anyway, Yeah, so half. Oh my gosh, half of the kids survived. Also, I know you see me putting in the wrong date there. I'm going to come back and fix it in just a moment. I just can't help it. So that's all good. Let's just update these 3 people who are dying. And then we'll be all set. We will also, so basically what happened was Eugene, because he had the 10 years, he did die before I got there. So I increased the age for elders in my game. I had it just at 1 because we have no elders ever here. And then I increased that so that I would be able to catch them before they died naturally. And then also I brought the urn here, but we're not actually currently the church. So that is why we're using Isabella to call over these other people and kill them. And I had to enable a free build so that I could do this. But anyway, there is Hector. I really was hoping I could figure out how to get them married. Didn't happen. I don't know if you can hear the dog scratching the dog bed, but she's just digging a hole as deep as she can. So here we are. I'm trying to get Estrid as well. And there she is. She is dying. I honestly just clicked the first thing on there. Some of the deaths don't actually work well, so I'm not sure what's up with that. I honestly am not familiar with how mods are made. So there's that. But I mean, it's an amazing mod, so I'm not really fussed about a couple of little things like that. Anyway, this is me now fixing the dates that I told you I obviously messed up because it is 1372, not 1371. I forgot, okay? Anyway, that's where we're going to wrap up, and I am really excited because in the next one we will be rolling for Joan to see if Joan survives to adulthood, so I am really excited about that. We could become orphans in the next part, which would be so much fun, but we'll see. So I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one.